welcome. My name's Ida. This is my YouTube tarot channel, Ida the Intuitive. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that this general reading gives you something to think about and resonates with you. So I'm going to just jump right in. The song I heard when I woke up this morning, the first one was, I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. And so there's this energy of something that really matters to you, and kind of has you in this enchantment energy. And that's kind of exactly what I just saw, the enchantment card. It kind of popped up. So could be romantically, could just be some kind of dream of yours, dream person, dream moment. A once upon a dream type of situation. And if I know you, I know what you do. I walked with you once upon a dream. There's this, even there's like a past life energy there. Like, to be honest, I felt that. Some sort of past life energy. Something I do know about past life energies is sometimes there's past life lessons that comes with those past life dreams as well. I'm just going to tell you all the songs I was hearing first, and then I'll just, keep on splitting. But, so I heard that. Then I heard, I don't know if you remember, it depending on the age that you are, I'm picking up kind of like young 20s, early 20s, late teens energy. So you might not know about this, but you may know about it wasn't the New Boys. It wasn't the New Boys, but it was like they were adjacent to the New Boys, and they all kind of hung out together at times. This was like when YouTube was like, you could literally just kind of, people weren't really doing like, people were just putting up stuff. But there's this song, Milk and Cereal. And so it's like milk and cereal, milk and cereal, milk and cereal, cereal and milk, cereal and milk, cereal and milk. And what that made me think of is like, I loved the New Boys when I was in like high school. Like, I just love those men. And looking back, I'm like, why did I love those men? But like at the time, that was just made sense for me, right? So I don't know if somebody that you're interested in kind of is into this milk and cereal vibe of just kind of like, y'all are young, you're still filling up on cereal type energy. But I just heard that, milk and cereal. So y'all might be eating a lot of cereal. Let me grab my other deck. But this is, and when I said cereal, okay, then I hear cereal starting with an S, S-E-R-I-A-L, cereal. And then I've been eating this bread, Semi-Freddy's bread. We just had holiday, Thanksgiving or Indigenous Peoples Day, really, was yesterday. And so I was eating some good old ciabatta Semi-Freddy's. But then I see Freddy, and like Freddy Cougar just keeps coming to me. So it's like this energy. I'm just feeling like the light that you see this person in may not be the clearest light. And that actually underneath there's like a lot of there's just a lot of other things going on underneath. And you know that. I literally heard Spirit say, you know that. So you're aware of that. 5 of Swords. So there's that. It's funny, I just heard like, I don't know, I just heard like a knock through the wall. And sometimes like I hear things like that, right? But if you think about it, there's this thing of like people being aware of you and you're not fully being aware of them type energy. But that's giving Freddie, right? Like if you think about it, of even like you're staying in one place and then the apartment next to you knows you're there, but you don't really know them like that, and then they're like playing with you. So like they're bothering you, but like you don't really know much about them. So it's there's an energy there of that that's just kind of like very annoying. I'm feeling this energy of like, you know, like, ooh, I want to, ooh, that type of energy. So I'm feeling that. I'm really feeling that. Look, reckless, obsessive. The Knight of obsessively reckless, or just obsessively. And I feel like that's kind of a funny, it's funny because when the New Boys and like they had that kind of energy, right? Like all hanging out, just a group of guys in high school, hella this energy just naturally running through them that they don't really know what to do with yet. And just kind of like doing whatever with it. Very Odd Future, right? Very Loiter Squad, very like, foolish is what I'm hearing, foolish energy. So, you know, and I feel like when you are at a certain time in your life, it's like that energy is fun, it's refreshing. And then like as you grow, you realize just how foolish it is, right? Like it's just like there's a time period for it in everybody's life. And I feel like some people carry it with them a lot, you know, carry it with them a long time. And then there's some people who says long time like that. Hold on, that might come back later, but you know, and some folks grow out of it, some, it's just that. So yeah, like I'm feeling like there's energies kind of picking at you, prodding at you, because that's what I'm seeing with the 5 of Swords here. Just kind of like little pins, and then I'm seeing this. It's kind of feeling like a bandage to me of some kind. So like, I don't know, this could be literally some kind of abuse, or it could be just like a broken heart or feeling away, you know, or like constantly kind of having to rebandage like their bullshit. I don't know. I mean, I do know. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm picking up is what I mean. And that like it's causing a severing that has to happen here. And I'm kind of seeing this as like a sword of reality. Like with the sword, right? I feel like sometimes the sword of truth, if you're holding it upright, right? Like your hand is holding it up, the truth. If it's being held this way, it can kind of represent like chaos or unrighteousness. And then the side to me is kind of just feeling like a division of some kind, an ending of some kind that has to happen, or that has already happened and has caused like a sever of an idea even. And so this is the next song I've been hearing. All she wanna do is dance. All she wanna do is do the in the palm of her hand. And like, so I've been hearing that. And so you may be a dancer, you might like dancing. This person also might dance. And so and then I just heard rocking and rolling, rolling and rocking. And then the Four of Cups and the Six of Cups and then the Empress. So then I was picking this up also, that there may be a mother energy. A couple of things with this, that there's not really much I don't know that the healing is lacking within this situation, but that your family, your roots don't like this energy for you. Feeling like you're not protected. And you know what I kind of got from it too, because now I'm looking at this tree. The whole thing, I've talked about this before, about being on the top of the tree summit, you know, like safe at the top of the tree kind of vibes. And then like having to come down for certain things, you know, having to come, and forgive me, the camera's over here this time, so now I'm getting used to that, but so I'm just, you know, rock with me. But this thing of having to keep coming down for this person or for this situation, where like not being in your safest position and having to kind of like climb down the tree to get to this. Then get this. So there's an Adventure Time episode called is it called The Perfect Throw? I want to say it's called The Perfect Throw. But in this episode, there's this thing where it's basically a tree. So spoiler alert, I recommend that you watch it though, because it totally has symbolism in it, but about the tree. In the tree, part of the tree. In the tree, part of the tree. And so basically, Finn, short little thing about it, Finn like has a frisbee and he's gonna throw his perfect throw, right? With Jake, he's doing like a whole picnic, whatever. He throws the frisbee and it lands like at the top of the tree. So it wasn't the perfect throw, but he thought it was gonna be. He's like, oh, I'm gonna show you guys my perfect throw. So that could even be once upon a dream, you're this, you're that, right? And you're like, I'm gonna show you. Boop, he throws it, it goes into the tree, then he has to go and climb it. Jake has the stretching abilities to grab it for him, right? So Jake could have just grabbed it, but Finn's like, no, I did it, I'm about to go and get it, right? So he's gonna just climb up the tree himself. Jake goes home with Lady Rainicorn, whatever, right? And so then he starts climbing the tree, and he ends up realizing, you know, the animals that own the tree have this whole cult thing of like, once you're in the tree, you're a part of the tree. So in order for Finn to get his frisbee back, he has to climb the tree. There are people there, the animals that are there kind of play this half and half energy with him. I want to help you, but really they don't want to help him, right? Like, he's like, no, I'm fine. I'm just going to climb up. Like, I got it. You know, I'm strong enough. I'm going to climb, climb, climb. Then he's like, here, eat this apple for sustenance. You need to eat if you're going to get to the top of the tree. He's like, no, I don't want to eat that. Thank you. Thank you. No, eat it. He basically like shoves the apple in Finn's mouth. And then the apple makes Finn like 5 times smaller. So now it's going to take him longer to get to the top of the tree. And the guy's like, oops, sorry. Guess that really wasn't as helpful as I thought it was going to be. So it's like, what I'm saying is that these energies are there's a manipulation going on here, you know, or this kind of like pulling in of like, if you're with us forever. And so then once Finn finally gets to the top of the tree, he sees all of the animals that live in the tree all sitting in like a circle together, talking about how to stop him from getting his frisbee. So it could even be that like this dream that you have, this connection could literally do the opposite for you. Or just have some sort of motive, ulterior motive. Yeah, and Spirit really wants you to cooperate with them, because I've been hearing Spirit's been asking me like, can we lead? Like, can you let us lead instead of trying to control everything? And I feel like they're talking to me, but then I feel like I need to also give this message for you of like, Spirit's leading you somewhere, and you really could be fighting with all your might to kind of do the opposite. And Spirit's really asking, like, can we lead? Like, can we lead, please? Can we show, like, please, please, please. Like, that's what please, please. Like, we're trying to, please, please. Because it's feeling like this dreaming, I saw wish granted, the card wish granted in here, and then with this, so it's feeling like there's something, you might not want to be in the tree, part of the tree forever. That's all I'm saying. That's all, well, that's what I'm getting. But then there's something about you not needing to worry, though, with the 4 of Cups here. And I was looking at that, the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. Wounds. Hold on, I have to reach this info. Give me a second. All right. Capable and wounds. You can successfully deal with whatever challenges and circumstances arise. Withheld support from the past can cause low self-esteem that cripples action. Okay, so like what, you can deal with this, so it's not, and it's not that big of a deal. And like even in that no, let me change my words, sorry. Sometimes it helps me to think of things like that to say, right, it's not that big of a deal. It may be a big deal, but it's like you are capable to deal with what's coming from this situation. And taking it back to that Adventure Time episode, Finn ends up, you know, he gets the frisbee, takes one of the people who are stuck in the tree, who actually wants to leave the tree so bad, but like is stuck in the herd mentality. So he feels like he has to stay. And it's funny, he's all like, do I want to leave the tree? Yes. Do I think I can leave the tree? No. If somebody were to ask me if I wanted to go with them to leave the tree, would I leave the tree? Yes. And he's like doing all this, and Finn's like, come on. And then they like fly away because he's a flying squirrel or something like that. So I don't know, they're able to like fly on the frisbee, whatever. So basically, there's a capability. There's a capability that you already have. A creative flash of inspiration will come to you and quickly give you the perfect solution. The hard work we love can leave us feeling burdened, drained, and burnt out, among other problems. Yeah. So I don't know. It's like if something is thrown at you, there's some sort of overwhelm that will give you a creative flash to help you deal with this. So you're capable for this challenge. You're capable for this challenge. Somebody has some problems with doing a lot of magic as well. Somebody, like, there's this kind of magical, there's this obsession of spell work. There's some guidance about interesting. Okay, wait. Look, and then here we go. Wish granted and dream. Habits in reverse. Don't pause. Or pause in reverse. Wounds. I'm feeling an energy of being overwhelmed about something. Overwhelmed about a burden that you don't need to necessarily be so worried about. But I'm feeling like there's this wish granted or some sort of dream. Like stability versus a dream is what I'm feeling like. Stability versus a dream. Okay, wait, yeah. Because now I'm getting like a lot of... It's like, because I'm feeling this burnt out feeling of being burnt out, not having the energy, kind of like needing a place to just stop for a second. But I feel it's like you need to... believe in you, trust your dreams at this time. Because it's like, I don't know, I'm with the 6 of Cups as well. I'm picking up like somebody else's dream is so attached to yours in some kind of way that it really doesn't give you a lot of space. And so I feel like there's kind of a psych out, like a self psych out of like, I can't do this, or that I'm going in the wrong way, when really it just might be that you're going your way. And that, like, taking the steps on the path that feel right matters more than, like, fitting in the tree, part of the tree ass bullshit ass stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost, I'm just feeling like having the courage to walk on your path and knowing what you need at the moment and what you really need makes more sense than what somebody else is like trying to encourage you to come and do, you know? You know what I mean? Like, that's just what I'm feeling from it, of like, the real path is your path. And like, this takes me back even to like a seat at the table energy, you know, which is funny. It's like I've heard a lot of different, you know, conversations about that, the seat at the table, a seat at the table, you know. And funny, we just had, you know, Thanksgiving yesterday, a seat at the table, come sit at our table, come be in our tree, be in our tree, in the tree, part of the tree for the rest of your life, because nobody leaves the tree. And so it's like Finn's journey at that point was to get in the tree, meet these people, see these people, and leave the tree. And so did it take perseverance? Yes. That's what I'm feeling with the overwhelm. There was some sort of perseverance necessary. But like, that was his purpose. You know what I mean? That was his purpose at the time. Like, people may try to trick you, make you feel like you're not going to be able to do something, so that then you feel led back into what makes sense or what feels more comfortable or having more people around. But it's like, if your intuition is leading you, it could be very well leading you just away from people that are going to stop you on your path, actually. Like, it's like, it's actually, it's not even that the destination is the problem, but it's like, they're not the destination. They may be closer to the destination, but they're not your path to the destination. Y'all could end up in a very similar area, but you want to be separate from them because they don't support you in the way that you need the support, right? So it's like, sometimes we can see people and we're like, they can get me there, but actually your path is to get possibly in a similar arena, as far away from them as possible. And that could be for many, many reasons. And then that's also what I was picking up with the whole magic aspect, is that hold on. Just the whole magic aspect of, somebody likes you to feel like you have to come back, like you can't have to do something one kind of way. And you may often be confronted by people like this, like they are often confronting you. You feel like you often have to be confronted with these kind of energies. Yeah. Where it's like a confrontational, or just like this whole thing of, why aren't you doing something, you know, you need to be doing? I don't know. But I feel like what you're actually trying to do is clear out somebody else's dream to make space for yours. So you need to keep that in your mind as you're making your decisions, because that's when people will come back trying to talk about, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Very much so a nuisance, you know, a nuisance. It can be such a nuisance. Look, resistance and wounds. And that's what I was feeling. Like them bringing up old wounds for you that stop you from moving in the direction of what makes real sense for you, then causing you resistance towards what matters. And then I'm feeling what with this energy of burnout. Do you feel burnout when you want to go towards what you want to go towards? That's my question for you. What's giving you the feeling of burnout? Is it being in the tree? Is it in the tree part of the tree? When you think about being in the tree part of the tree, is that what makes you feel like, oh my, ugh? Then that's what you don't want. That's what you don't want. That's what is causing, you know, that burnout can be a sign. And it's like, you just never know where spirit is going to lead you. You know what I'm saying? You never know where spirit is going to lead you. You never know, like, just how close you may be to doing something for real. Doing something for real. I don't know. Actualization wounds. Actualization. Yeah, and somebody is so, there's just like an aggressiveness, an anger, just somebody where it's just kind of like, you know, yeah, and somebody who is very like head set, like they're very head set on like, you will suffer until you are willing to get up and work type energy. And honey, if that is what has to go, like if that's what has to be cut in some kind of way, like whatever the circumstances may be, trust that you can continue to keep taking steps on your path where it makes sense. Like, it's like, you don't have to, I don't know, you just don't have, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. You really do not have to. You really do not have to. You really do not have to. That's all I can say. You really do not have to. So, I don't know. I'm just picking up a very persuasive. And you know what? It was an owl. So that it was an owl that was the leader of the tree cult. And you know, owls can kind of represent kind of like a night, like a moon energy, a big harvesting of moon energy. It's just what I feel like, right? Because owls are nocturnal, they're up at night, so they kind of have this view of the night, of the unseen, of what is coming from the unseen. And sometimes what comes in with moon energy can be dark energy, manipulative energy. And so it's like, of course, the owl is the one who leads the tree cult. And yeah, I think there's just like a lot of different hands in the pot, and that's kind of where I'm gonna close out. But I'm feeling like there's a lot of different hands in the pot. The Four of Cups and the Five of Swords here. What is this? There's something more with this that Spirit wants me to. Ace of Cups. Yeah, like Empress, rest. Yeah. Ace of Cups and Ace of Cups. Give me just one more, and then I'm gonna close out. I don't want it to get too long. Injustice, insecurity. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so then I'm picking up something about a death. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Someone is respecting differences, or there's some sort of like fear of a death. No one's dying like that. It seems like there's more of a severing of an ending of some kind, or somebody now disconnected. I'm picking up also some sort of like somebody may actually be like not in the best state, like somebody's health is not good. And so like a lot of people are dealing with that at the moment. But it's like they're going about it in a very like manipulative way. I don't know. It's like these folks, you know, it's just I'm not picking up good energy, you know what I mean? And it's just like trust. Here's what I see. If this is happening right here, there was already a severing of some kind. Do you know that I almost said, I guess it's true, there was almost a severing of some cunt is literally what I was going to say. Cunt wanted to come out, but then I said kind. But if there was already a severing, there's no need to like also continue to cut yourself up into more little pieces. So whatever that confrontation is, and then I'm picking up somebody saying that they're basically, I don't know, like revealing that reality that someone is passing, or I don't know, you know, and that someone's friends are in grief about it. Like someone saying you don't care or something. I don't know. Yeah. You're worried about just trying to make sure that you can eat, literally. So like you just want to make sure that you can eat and not, you know, get sick and not get sick. Like it's not funny, but it's like I could go so much longer because I'm picking that up of just kind of like manipulative energies in the tree. Part of the tree, eat this food, make you sick type energy, poison you. Why don't you want to stay in the tree? Who wants to stay in the tree? You know what I mean? Like that's what's given. Like someone's like, stay in the tree, we'll put stuff in your food. Because that's what I was seeing with the Four of Cups. Where'd it go? This rat with its body over the food, you know, like over the cups. It's like, yeah, no, I don't want rat infested, or I don't want what you're offering me. And so I have to choose what's best for me at the moment. That's what I'm getting. So, you know, they think it's an injustice. They think it's an injustice. And it's like, and they do want to work against you. So it's like, I'm prepared for that, but not that you can't handle that. Not that you can't handle that. And that there will be some sort of revelation that comes from what they're trying to do here. Because it is an injustice, but it will result in what you're expecting for others and for you. So there is a positive ending here for you, and what you know to be coming is coming. It is coming. So keep that also in the back of your mind as you make the decisions that you want to make. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this, and you can get what you need. Right? Like, even Finn got smaller, and I feel like you maybe even past the part of when they shrunk you. When Finn got shrunk because he ate what he wasn't supposed to. He didn't want to eat, right? Like, being force-fed something that put him back. And it's like, now you're ready to, you're still moving. So it's just like, trust that, believe that. And you don't have to let, you know, don't let these folks turn you around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn you around. You got in the tree to go fetch your Frisbee. So go fetch it. You know what I mean? Go fetch it and believe that you can fetch it. Believe that you can. All right? So that's the message. I hope that that gave you what you needed. I hope it helped in some way. And until next time, take care. Bye.